Because one of the issues is where do you want to set the bar as far as development goes in the community? Do you want to not have a bar and just allow everyone to do whatever they feel is right? Why that generally works when the town is really small. As the town grows and the people who develop and build in the town are no longer local people, but they're franchise people who are located in other parts of the country, they don't necessarily have that invested interest in keeping Glen Rose and the look and feel nice, because their business model is to do the least amount that I can to meet the building codes and to build something. Now, this is the city's opportunity to say to those individuals, well, this is the level of development that we want in the community. Because once again I said, as it's small and people are just, because the center of the town got all built without any regulations. And why was that? Well, it was a small town. People were living here. People are invested in the community. But as development goes, and you have the larger franchises coming in here, they're going to build according to what your regulations are. And if the bars are set extremely low, why it's nice to be flexible for everybody, well, that's what the new businesses are going to build to, because it doesn't make any business sense to necessarily build way above what you're allowed to do. So where does that level want to be established? And that's one of the things we're trying to do. And also to sort of alleviate some of the concerns is that's why we developed the alternative standards permit, to allow you to go through a process that would be reviewed by your peers on the P&Z and your elected people to see if this type of development meets the intent of the community. And so that's the way it's set up, and that's really the question. Is as far as regulations go, they're always two-sided. One, they cost people money. It's expensive to meet regulations. But as other people build in the community and they built nice things, what about their investment in their property? If someone invests in a really nice building to build something, and then someone's allowed to build whatever they want without any type of regulations next to it, well, why would I spend that money investing into a nice building when someone can just build something not nice next to me? And it's going to affect my business and my customers because I have this eyesore on the side in some cases. Not all cases, but in some cases. So it's just not, there's two sides to the coin. And that's why we try to balance out, when we say we set the bar, we don't want to set the bar too high where no one can build. And it is a tough economy. And we're going to have issues like that. But we also don't want to set the bar so low that when everyone comes in, they build to the lowest level they can. And generally for a lot of people, that's what you would do just because it makes business sense to save money. So that's one of the questions that the community has to ask itself. And that's why it's here on this level and not in Austin or in Washington D.C. because it's what does the community feel the community should look like. So where should the bar be set? That's always the question in every community. And as the community grows, as all community grows, they look back and say, well, we wish we would have these standards back when our community is small, because now it's here. And it's a whole lot more difficult to change it once it's on the ground than fixing it the first time. So that's just sort of the scale you have to balance.